Today, I'm bringing you along for a day in the life and showing you behind the scenes as I'm hitting the road from Santo Domingo to Puerto Plata, making a pit stop in the campo for some of the best local coffee and pastries. Once in Puerto Plata, I'll be showing you the house I just finished building and sharing key tips on what to know before buying property in the Dominican Republic, what to expect, and most importantly, what to avoid. I'm not sure where we will end up, but buckle up and let's hit the road. Hey, happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to a special episode. I'm going to talk to some contractors that are at the house right now. I have to kind of speed it up because I'm running behind and woke up a little bit late this morning. However, I'm going to bring you along so you can see what it's like and what you should expect if you're thinking about investing in real estate, purchasing a home, because now that I've purchased multiple properties here in the Dominican Republic, I am used to it. However, if you are thinking about it and it's going to be your first time, I don't want you to be surprised. So I'm gonna finish whipping up some eggs here. We're gonna hop in the car, go to Puerto Plata, stop and support some local businesses along the way, and let's head out to Puerto Plata. Hidden in the Campo is one of my favorite stops, where coffee is roasted in-house, pan de maíz is fresh out the oven, and jugo de chinona is as fresh as it gets. Here, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, made the old-school way, rich, bold, and smooth. Inside, you'll find all things típico in their newly renovated gift shop, from handcrafted ceramics to locally made Mama Juana, the perfect souvenirs straight from the heart of the island. But the best part? Sipping coffee with a view of endless mountains. If you're ever on the road, this is a stop you won't want to miss. Now, let's continue to Puerto Plata. Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to Puerto Plata. Welcome to our vacation home, better yet. This is a family home. It's not just my home. Just wanted to share with you all a little bit about my experience, because purchasing real estate here is easy. However, there are a lot of things that are completely different than the US, and I'm going to share with you those things. So here we are. It's quiet, it's peaceful, completely different than the vibes in Santo Domingo, which is what we were looking for. Here we have a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom in a nice gated community. And it's something that, we've been working towards for a long time. The 6-month project turned into almost 2 years, and it is something that I need to share with people. So first of all, I'll give you a tour here in a second, because calm down, give me a second. Let me walk you all through this. We just had the electrician come in, tidy up a couple things. We have the ebanistas that I'm waiting for. And one of the first things that I'm gonna tell you about building in Dominican Republic is that if you do not have patience, do not start building in Dominican Republic. Right now, I'm in the backyard, gorgeous greenbelt view, completely different than Santo Domingo, where you are surrounded by a bunch of buildings, concrete jungle, New York City vibe. This is minutes from the beach. Here you have security driving around, patrolling the neighborhood, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So extremely safe. We love the community. We love the small town feel. We love that we have access to an airport, grocery store, restaurants, clinics, hospitals, contrary to some of the other beach towns here. We started this project in 2022. It took 2 years to complete this. Now, the reason why it took 2 years wasn't that the builder was slow. It's that the builder ran out of money, and it's something that is common. It's one of the downsides about buying here, because we used the money that he had here for our home to start another project. When you purchase a home, do not expect for it to be delivered the way it is in the US. What do I mean by that? Lights, air conditioning, refrigerators. Here they call it línea blanca. Here you're going to get the bare minimum. You're going to get the structure, you're gonna get the cabinets, you're gonna get the toilets. There were some things that we didn't like about the design that we ended up changing after. For example, the rails. The rails, we switched it from this old metallic, as you see right here, to a more modern look to give it that modern aesthetic, like you can tell right here. Now on the first floor, we have our kitchen, a bathroom. We redesigned the restrooms, rails, we changed the floors. So there were a couple things that we were able to change to make it more accommodating to what our style was. And as we head upstairs, you're gonna find 3 bedrooms. We chose this rather than purchasing an apartment because with the girls, we wanted to be able to have a yard for them to play in. We wanted to be able to bring family and friends over, and we are just tired of the city life. Feel like we're living on top of one another in Santo Domingo. So this is the master bedroom one. It is extremely spacious. This is a home that we're gonna spend maybe 3-4 weeks out of the year in. So it's not something that we're gonna be living. We have a nice little terrace out here in the master bedroom. And as we walk over here, we have our first bedroom here where we're gonna probably put some bunk beds in so that we have families that join us on long weekends or for vacation. They're able to stay here. And then right over here is the other bedroom. We have Jack and Jill restaurants here where they share it. All right, so whether you're looking to build or purchase something here, there are a couple things that you definitely want to take into consideration before putting down a deposit or signing on that dotted line. Number one, make sure to do your due diligence on the builder. Now, I don't mean doing a quick Google search because a lot of these builders don't even have websites. You won't be able to find information. There's not a place here that has all of this information. You are going to want to talk to different people, knock on doors. For instance, if you are building an apartment and it's builder Jonah, right? You are going to want to talk to the builder, obviously, get to know the history, but go to the buildings that they claim they built, talk to the people who have purchased, check out the quality of the builds to make sure that it is up to your standard, right? Because one of the things that lacks here is the finishes, right? La terminaciones. And it's something that if you allow these builders to walk all over you, the finishes are not going to be like they are back in the States. Now, some of the examples are the floor finishes. As you can tell right behind me, they are touching up on some of the things. They'll come in, they'll do the job, they'll finish it, and they move on to the next project without actually doing inspections. Here, when you finish building it, doing a new build, there isn't someone that comes out here to do an inspection to make sure that your gas lines are working, your electricity is connected properly. That does not exist here. Now, another thing is money. Be careful when you are either hiring contractors to do work, putting down payment for a new build, condo. Make sure that you hire an attorney. They review the contracts. It's not all contractor friendly because 99% of contracts here are contractor friendly. And something that a lot of people don't know is that you can make adjustments to those contracts so that if you don't like some of the terms, you are able to edit it prior to putting down that down payment. Now, if you put down payment, you sign the dotted line, and 6 months down the line, you realize, oh gosh, I don't like this. Well, guess what? You're SOL, right? And that's something that I have seen plenty of times as someone who has invested in multiple properties in Punta Cana, in Las Terrenas, in Santo Domingo, in Puerto Plata, and now looking to do so in Santiago. Another mistake that a lot of people oftentimes make is that they decide to leave down payments to these contractors. They'll give them 50, 60% of the job before they even started. And that is a big mistake because fortunately, it does happen. I'm not gonna say all the time, but unfortunately you will see contractors disappear with the money, quit answering your phone calls, and guess what? That money is long gone. So you work hard for your money. You wanna make sure that your money is put to work. You wanna make sure that when you do sign a contract, that if that does happen, you are able to take into court. There's a lawsuit right now going on in La Romana, where a builder screwed a lot of people over hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's in the courts, and you do not want to get caught up in the court system here because that's something that can take years, if not even decades, right? The judicial process here is something that takes a while. Now, I'm not saying these things to try to discourage you. I'm telling you these things because it's important for you to have the right information and not misinformation, so that when that realtor sells you that property and they get their commissions, that's something else that I forgot to mention is that here, when you purchase something, those realtors are getting their commissions at the time when you leave your deposit. So if you leave your deposit and that realtor all of a sudden is just ghosting you, well, you know why, because they've received their commission, they no longer have to deal with you, and now you are having to deal with the contractor or the builder. I'm gonna get back in here. I'm gonna make sure that they're doing what they need to do as far as some of the touch-ups, because based out of Santo Domingo, being a 3-hour drive, I was not able to be here present. I try to come as often as possible, but I wasn't here as much as I would have liked to be. But it's something that, hey, you live and you learn, and that's why I'm making this video. If you like content like this, make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I'm ready to actually start moving in the furniture, but before we do any of that, I want to make sure that the contractors come in, do everything that they need to do as far as getting it up to our standards. We had the ACs installed because, like I mentioned earlier, ACs are not done. The light fixtures we had installed, because that's something that's not part of the delivery. A lot of things that you think would be standard are not standard here, so it's important for you to know. Once we do that, I'm gonna go play some paddle if the weather permits. That this information is extremely important, especially for those of you that are working hard, saving your money, wanting to invest here. You all know how much love I have for this place, but it's not perfect. There are a lot of things that I wish I could change. However, through this channel, with the information that I provide you, I hope this can shed light and bring valuable insight as far as purchasing real estate in Dominican Republic. So if you learned something new, make sure to comment down below. There you have it. Those are some tips that I could give you as far as purchasing real estate in Dominican Republic, what to expect, some of the cons of purchasing, realistic expectations, making sure you talk to lawyers, making sure you have your contracts reviewed, making sure that you're not leaving down payments without talking to the right people, and so forth. So I'm gonna go back inside. Be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe. We're out here now in Santiago at the new Hilton in the new Santiago Center. Now I'm exhausted. It's 10:30 at night. I woke up at 7 a.m. One that knows me is I'm resilient, and I will make sure that I do the necessary steps to get my tasks completed for the day and my to-do list. If I can do more, I will, and that's how I've been able to achieve what I achieved. Everything that I have, done in the last 15 years to be able to, retire at a young age, be financially free, be able to do these things is by doing the steps that I have in my Elevated Mind Master course that's now available in my bio, and I'll put the link here down below. I won't get too much into that, but unfortunately, due to the rain, I had to stay here in Santiago. But fortunately, if someone is optimistic like myself, I like to focus on the positive side of things. I was able to stay here and visit the new Hilton. Now, I've been to the AC by Marriott, which is next to the Monumento, awesome property. Also went to the Residence Inn by Marriott, another amazing property as well, located next to the homes. And now this is my final visit when it comes down to the newest hotels in Santiago. So Santiago, like I said, is the next boom town. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure to go check it out. The next boom city in Dominican Republic, where I go in depth as to why this place is booming from all perspectives. I'm about to shower, go out with some friends here in Santiago, go check out some of the food parks. There you have it. So I left early this morning. It's been a 14-hour day. Most people would, get to Puerto Plata and, head to the beach and relax. For me, no matter what day of the week it is, Sundays is the only day I really take off. Every other day, I'm out there doing what I need to do in order to be able to live my best life, because if you slack, if you don't hold yourself accountable, expecting things to fall into place, that does not happen. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you all today, to see what my day is like, because yeah, I have bags under my eyes, I look like crap, but I got so much taken care of, and now I am doing the necessary steps to be able to check off all of those goals that I had at the beginning of the year. So if you're needing help, if you're lost, if you don't know what direction to take, if you don't know what steps to take, make sure to check out that link down below. Anyway, I'm about to go shower up, go have some dinner. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be doing more videos like this. If there's something else that you want to see here in Dominican Republic, make sure to comment here down below so that I can create different videos and help and guide you in the best way. Until next time.